The day of the van attack, I was at our head office and I went to Good Life to work out during the lunch break.
I was downtown at a teacher workshop. Our routine was that I would pick her up after work because she worked nearby. And so I was waiting for her to give me a call. I remember feeling anxious, worried, because I'm the big sister, I'm supposed to protect her. And I didn't get the call from her.
At about 1:30 p.m., a white van jumped the curb and plowed into a number of pedestrians before speeding away. It happened near the corner of Yonge and Finch in the city's north end. First responders treated victims on the bloodstained
As I was climbing up the stairs, I saw a van on the sidewalk. And there's about maybe like a dozen or so people chasing the van. And so I actually approached 3 people, one after another. And the third person that I approached, they were gasping for air. And so I performed CPR on that person.
Here's what we've learned so far about the man behind the wheel and what might have motivated him to do this.
One possible explanation is circulating, suggesting Manassian was angry over being rebuffed by women. In what appears to be a post on Facebook, this posting, apparently from Manassian, says the Incel rebellion has already begun.
Incel ideology is something that is predominantly male and predominantly online, and it's a subculture of people who don't feel that they have received the romantic or particularly sexual partnerships and relationships that they seek, and as a result, they refer to themselves as involuntarily celibate or incel. The term originated with a young Canadian woman who in the 90s created a website and talked about her involuntary celibacy. Over the years, it evolved and it became more and more male, it became more and more straight, and it became more and more violent. The way that that happened was that instead of just living on this one girl's blog, it eventually spun out to Reddit, to 4chan, to 8kun, to all these different websites and image boards that don't have very good moderation. So people are allowed and get bigged up for saying the wildest stuff. The more offensive, the more harmful, the more derogatory what you say, the more you're revered and esteemed in some of these communities. It is proliferated online because there are many people who are influencers who put themselves up as experts, but it is something that really is steeped in misogyny at its core, with a very strong and deep just hatred for women and those who support and respect them. If you dehumanize someone enough, do you really care if any harm happens to them? The dehumanization of women is really what leads to that hostility. And like I said, if you don't see someone as a person, you don't care if they're hurt or if you hurt them.
Anne-Marie, she was my younger sister by 4 years. She was the happy-go-lucky, friendly presence in our life. She was a positive role model. She was a philanthropist. She built homes. She just was such an amazing person. And I feel lucky that she was my sister.
Being a man looks like many different things. And it doesn't have to be that you are dominant and forceful and aggressive. It can be soft, it can be loving, it can be kind. These are really harmful ideologies that don't just hurt women and girls, but hurt everybody. We've seen it really grow a lot, unfortunately.